I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
And we're the Bourbon Boys. Let's pour a glass. Welcome back to Bourbon Boys. We're glad to have you back again. And we got tonight, maybe, in my opinion, the coolest bottle available out there. Some people might say the Blanton's bottle, little pineapple looking thing.
Hand grenade.
Little hand grenade. It's pretty cool. But to me, I think this one's the coolest. But this is Ben's bottle.
Yeah.
I believe this was a gift, wasn't it?
It was.
It was a gift.
Christmas gift.
It's a Christmas gift because I know Ben likes cool bottles.
I do.
So I got him this one. So this is Willett Pot Still, which most people are familiar with because of the bottle, which resembles a pot still.
Yep.
Now this is actually Willett Pot Still Reserve is what they call it. It is about $45. You can't get it everywhere. Actually, I just recently saw it in Ohio, but it's kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever seen it in Ohio, but
same.
it's readily available in Kentucky.
You can find it
So
everywhere.
I think the distribution's a little here and there. This one gets a lot of hard moves on it. People hate it. Some people, I've heard people say this is the nastiest tasting bourbon they've ever had in their life. Now, we have both had this before. I think that's a bit harsh, but we'll taste it again and see. But I've had some pretty bad bourbon. This is, you however tend to
I liked
this,
it.
don't you?
Yeah, I like it. Obviously, I've had
a
some.
little bit, yeah.
I remember when I first opened it, all I could taste was cinnamon. That's what is in my mind. So we'll see if that
Holds true.
sticks around. Yeah.
It is a 94 proof, so it's not really real strong or anything, but a decent proof. I think mid-90s is a decent proof. They don't really disclose a lot about it. Willett is a small distillery in Kentucky, and they have pretty good distribution, but they're nowhere near the size of the larger ones. They're very small. Some of their bourbons are highly sought after. Their estate, their ryes are well thought of, and their estate barrels. And then there's other ones that you can pretty much only get in Kentucky are very limited. The Old Bardstown, I think, bourbons, which I think are pretty. They're really inexpensive at like $20 or under. But again, not widely distributed. Don't know what the mash bill is on this. Do believe that it is all. I don't know that they source any of their stuff out. I think Willett pretty much makes all of their stuff themselves, but they haven't really said on this. Ironically, though, I believe it's made in a column still, not a pot still.
Wow.
I wouldn't swear to that, but
Yeah.
it's an excellent marketing ploy on their part.
Definitely.
So we're going to pour a little bit. Let's see. Okay, it's got a decent nose. Not real sweet, just good bourbony flavors.
Yeah.
Nothing really standing out one way or another, just a nice.
Nice, good smelling bourbon. I still like it.
It's not bad. Some people love it. It's like it seems like it must be an oddball.
Yeah. Either hate it or love
Right. Some people love it. This is one of Ben's current,
One of my
one of
favorites.
his top ones that he likes to drink. I like it. I wouldn't put it up in one of my favorites, but it certainly is not the worst bourbon I've ever had.
Yes, we have had some bad ones.
I don't know why this garners such division or such strong feelings. It's pretty nice. This is nicer than I remember it from the last time I had it.
Let's do some ice.
Let's put a little ice in it. See what happens. Get a small one there.
Ooh,
Or drop it on the floor. Put another small one. Now we got a mess to clean up. Let's see. I even spilled a little bit. Oh, very sloppy this evening. I know. That's nice. It's got, just a nice mouth. It's not a thick mouthfeel, but it coats your mouth good. It covers the whole thing. a decent finish for a 94 proof. It's just not hanging out real long.
Yep. I still taste that. That's what I get is
You
cinnamon.
get cinnamon?
I like the
I
cinnamon.
get a little cinnamon.
It reminds me of like a less sugary Jack Daniel's Fire.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't get anywhere near that much cinnamon. It's got a nice. I think it's nicely balanced. I prefer ones probably on the sweeter side. I like ones that are a little heavy on the sweet.
Mm-hmm.
This one is not. It's got a little. It's just a good balance. A good balance. So we're gonna finish these off, and then we'll be back. Well, we're back, and that was relatively easy and enjoyable.
Very easy, yes.
And enjoyable. So Ben didn't quite turn me to to being like this one of my favorites, but I really enjoyed it. I will say I liked it better. It was still good with the ice, but I think I liked it better before the ice, which I found really a lot with the lower, not low proof, but the lower proof.
Under 100.
Ones under 100, it tends to This one didn't really lose a lot, but it didn't really add much to it.
Yeah.
I do like it chilled, but other than that, so my final thoughts on this one are: the more I drank it, the more sweetness came through on it, but not overly sweet. It's not real sweet. It's got a little oak. It's got a little of the vanilla-y, brown sugary stuff. I wasn't getting any of the I'm not getting the fruits, the dark fruits that I like out of it. And I was getting a little cinnamon, but not like the cinnamon bomb like Ben was getting. But that's different. Everybody's palate's different. Like for me, that Rebel Yell, I think we did a while ago. To me, that's all cinnamon. It was just like a red hot almost.
Yeah,
which I enjoyed for a change. But yeah,
I didn't get that. I didn't taste it so much. But yeah, with the Willett though, like you said, cinnamon bomb. That's all I can think of is cinnamon. Nice and smooth. Lingers for a little bit, not too long, not too short.
It's a nice finish.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't break it down like some of them do and try to break down and pick out every flavor. I think that I just like to enjoy the flavors all together. But sometimes you'll get a flavor that's just really overwhelming. So we give you kind of generalities on what it is. But sometimes one flavor profile just really hits you and overwhelms you, and we'll bring that up if we see it. But all in all, I would give this one probably a solid 3. I could even go a little higher, like a 3.5 on the flavor. I think it's quite pleasant.
Yep.
And but the value at $45-ish to $50, I think the retail might say 48, but I think I see it in Kentucky for $45. So $45, $50, say. I think it might be a little high. So I would give it a 2.5, no more than a 3 on the value. Probably a 2.5 because. But it's kind of nice. Like I said, the mouth feels nice on it, which I hate saying that. The texture, I'm going to say the texture is nice. I'm so nasty. But what do you got on it, Ben?
So I think obviously I'm going to go a little bit higher than Joe here. I'm going with a 4 on the flavor. I think it's one of my favorites right now. I gotta be honest. I do think the price point is a little high. So I'm going with a 3 on the value.
So 4 and a 3.
4 and a 3.
Either way, we both agree that if you see one and you've never had it and you don't have this sitting on your bar, I think it's a must-buy just because
look at that bottle.
It's so cool.
It's so cool.
It's so cool to have. And don't listen to the people out there saying this is the nastiest bourbon because it's just not nasty. It's a decent bourbon. It's a decent, and it's a true small batch. Like I said, it's a small one. They say small batch. You're looking at Willett probably 12, 15 barrels when they mix it. Not like some of these 200, 300 because it's not really a defined term. But it's not that big of a distillery, so they're not probably mixing 200, 300 barrels at a time. So anyway, that's our recommendation. I say buy it. Not the greatest deal, not the greatest one, but it's the coolest bottle, and it's worth drinking. You're going to enjoy it.
You'll enjoy it. Yeah, you'll definitely like it.
I think you will. Yeah. Anyway, until next time, if you have any comments, if you disagree, agree, we'd love to hear from you. If you got something you want us to try, man, please let us know.
Definitely.
Cool.
See ya.
Until next time.